Hi traders, Yuri is here with weekly Forex analysis for the weeks ahead ending October 20th. Guys, first of all, sorry for not publishing any video for a few weeks as I was sick, got some flu and also busy, but now, okay, I am back and hopefully we'll continue to publish in my Forex weekly analysis on the weekly basis. So okay, without further ado, let's get straight into the market, and I started from monthly time frame as I missed September analysis. September is gone, so let's start checking. As discussed before in my previous videos, EURUSD is continuing to the downside. You see, September was bearish indeed, and after this pin bar reversal signal on the monthly time frame. And this is the pattern pin bar reversal candle. I believe most of you probably know this pattern, and you see how it works even on greater time frame. It's the best trading signal in my background and in my previous, and continue using this signal. It's one of the famous and most profitable signal on the Forex market, and not only Forex market, on stock market as well, gold, BRENT, it's best. And if I choose, if I was like asking for what is the best candlestick model pattern, for me it's indeed price action, I mean pin bar reversal signal like this one. It could be bearish as well. For instance, you can see it here, I mean kind of pin bar here, but okay, you can see we continue to the downside. And let's switch to the weekly, discuss just when you can see on the weekly which the same pattern which I just discussed. Again, reversal, pin bar reversal signal. Even for, you see, the previous week it was bullish, kind of bullish signal, yeah, but we don't trade such signals because it's against the trend. You see, the trend is clearly to the downside, and you're not gonna trade this one. Okay, we had some run to the upside, just normal technical correction to the upside after such strong downtrend, and now you can see we close below 1.05, one of the key support before, but now it's acting as resistance. So let's switch to the daily. On the daily, I believe some of you who follow me sometimes remember I discussed in my previous videos this head and shoulders pattern, and also this is the neckline. I discussed it, it was broken. You can see we broke nicely the neckline here, we broke it, then it was retest, and after that we had nice and just straight to the downside, leg to the downside. And also I remember I measure the target from the top of the head, we measure it till the neckline, down to the neckline, it's 400 pips roughly, and then we measure from the breakdown. So here, okay, it's retest, or you can measure from this point or from that one, doesn't matter. And if you go to the downside, you can see it's 473 pips, it's even more than the initial target by 70 pips. It was a nice one. I hope that some of you got this nice run to the downside. And now you can see on the last week, yeah, we had some movement to the upside, which I just discussed on the weekly time frame, and a couple of last days of the previous week. You see we go back to the downside and close below this level. This is an important level on the market, 1.05, and I believe that we still will see more weakness from EURUSD, and the next target is 1.04, and another one 1.03, and overall I strongly believe that we're gonna chase this line, and this is a line from the market, from the monthly time frame. Let me switch to the monthly for the moment, and you can see this is a trend line from the monthly. It's a crucial one, yeah, it's here, and this is how the actually big players, market makers treat the market. They interested in huge runs, not like daily, or they just keep in positions sometimes for more than months, and they just got the run and keeping their positions, and from time to time just to maybe add to positions or sometimes fix profits and then continue selling, or in our case it's a downtrend, so it's definitely the way to go to the downside. And so I would recommend guys to sell on strengths, and you can see on Friday we had small pin bar reversal again here from 1.05, and as just discussed, the targets it's below. Still we have some potential here, so just enjoy the trend, guys. Don't fight the trend, and the trend is your friend. You should know this until its end, but now we don't see any signs of reversing the overall bearish trend for EURUSD, and for most of the, even should say for all of the major currency pairs, which we're gonna discuss, GBPUSD as well, and Aussie. And so yeah, let's switch to GBPUSD now. GBPUSD, it's almost the same picture. Bearish September, now it's already bearish as well. And let's switch to the weekly. On the weekly, you see it's almost identical, yeah, compared to the EURUSD, the same picture, perfect pin bar reversal signal on the weekly time frame, closed below 1.22, and with potential still a lot of room to the downside. And here I have actually the channel, descending channel as well, and you can see how market respect the border of the descending channel. Last week also you see we have run from starting previous week as well, run to the upside, just technical correction after such strong reversal to the movement to the downside. And it's the same picture, head and shoulders pattern, neckline, it was broken here, then retest, and this is actually this point in the market here, it's called confluence. Let me zoom a little bit for you. Oh yeah, I will zoom it now, just you can see it's more closely. So confluence, what does it mean for us? So first of all, we had a neckline, then we had a nice level, one of the key levels in the market, 1.27, roughly 27, and then we had a bearish candle, and it happened after retest of neckline. After it was broken here, then retest, bearish candle, it's a signal for us, just okay, be ready, we're gonna, and also it's a border of the descending channel, it's a top border of descending channel. And then indeed we had this nice movement to the downside. It's, what is the pips? Let's also measure the target from the head to the neckline. It's 500 pips, more than EURUSD. Remember, it was 400 pips. Here we had 500 pips because GBPUSD more volatile compared to EURUSD. That's the point. And let's measure now how much. It's 670 pips roughly, guys. It's a lot, yeah. It's almost just like market was sell off. Oh, sorry about that. I just add volume. 222. I just wanna. Oops. Let me. I'm trying to clean it, but okay, I will do it later on. I don't remember, to be honest, how to do it now, because I usually don't add some volumes or whatever. But okay, let's continue. It not bother me. So let's check the targets. The next target for us is 1.20 and then 1.18, and you can see 1.20 all nicely connected with bottom of descending channel, and I think, yeah, this is the next target for us, 1.20, even I think even low. So yeah, it's recommendations for, I would recommend to sell, guys, sell on strengths if it will be the case next week. just monitor the market and yeah, what monitor the market. Okay, yeah, I switch it off. Volumes. Monitor the market and wait for pullback. But to be honest, we already have signal, sell signal here on Friday, and possible scenario going up, maybe 50% of this candle, and then sell it and put your stop loss above this candlestick, above this tick, yeah, and just wait for run to the downside. Okay, let's switch to Aussie. Aussie USD monthly time frame, it's bearish as well. September and October even more bearish compared to GBP. On the weekly time frame, again perfect pin bar reversal signal. The same picture you see. Previous week it was pin bar reversal to the upside, but it was not the case because the reason which I just discussed analyzing EURUSD, it's because of trend is your friend, it's a downtrend and you're not supposed to buy this pair as this is a false signal. You are gonna trade in line with the trend, with overall trend, and this is a downtrend. It's bearish, it's clearly bearish, and especially on the monthly time frame. If we switch to the monthly from left to right, it's bearish, no doubt about this, and always look for bigger time frame in order to get the whole picture, guys. Just don't trade. You can see on my chart here I don't trade 15 minutes or 5 minutes monthly, and you see I have only 1 hour. It's the lowest time frame which I have on my platform, on my MetaTrade. And I suggest for you guys also just switch to the bigger time frame. It will make your trading life much easier and cleaner from don't be scalper or whatever your system using now. Just switch to the bigger time frame. It will make your life much easier and more profitable, I believe, especially for new buyers. And if you're a new trader, just I recommend you to focus on daily time frame only, because on the daily time frame it's a whole picture of what the day was, what the all traders from all over the world thinking about the fair price, let's say, for particular Forex market instrument which you're trading at the moment or which you're interested in it. Yeah, switch to the daily, and you can see on the daily it's cleaner. For instance, this pin bar, it's clean signal for sell, okay, because it's like we had a just resistance here, and then previously it's the same. You see it's pin bar reversal signal, okay, pin bar, sell off. So you're supposed to expect the same here. You see pin bar, sell off. And now it's, you see, almost the third attempt to gonna to retest this level 0.6450, but it was not the case. Even price didn't touch it and just sell off again. And now this level 0.63, it's acting as support. Possible question, possible double bottom? I don't think so, because the Aussie is very weak and stock market showing the weakness as well. So I believe we're gonna see more weakness on all major currency pairs against the US dollar. So yeah, I would recommend to sell Aussie as well. Next target 0.6160, and then 0.0060, roughly 0.60, and yeah, just sell. Put your stop loss above. I suggest this target, this zone, above this zone, or even above this candlesticks. Let's switch to USDJPY. USDJPY, it's climbing to the upside as well. I remember I discussed 147, I believe. So we close September above 147, now testing 150. And it's quite bullish, and no signs as well. You see, look, 2 weeks in a row we had like small pin bars, but sometimes these patterns meaning that the market is exhausting, and it's showing some signs of exhaustion or low buying influence here. Yeah, but I think this is not the case, because we are in a nice uptrend, and I believe that we're gonna see the breakout of 150 next week. Just monitor it, and it looks like buyers are ready to break through it, this level 150, and so the next level 152. I would recommend to buy on weakness. Let's switch to the daily. On the daily, you can see after we broke through this level 147, it was broke through, then retest, and then boom, next leg to the upside. But again, possible double top, who knows, but just monitor the market. And what I see from like technical point of view, we're gonna see a presume breakthrough this level 150. Once we broke it, once we will break it, and it's open up the doors for 152, meaning for us 200 pips is still potential to the upside, at least for the coming weeks. And the next target 155. A lot of room to the upside still. Okay, gold this month it's like unbelievable. It's a nice run to the upside already. You see, October or September it was bearish, but I treat it just a normal correction from technical point of view. After such run to the upside, okay, we retest 2070 again. It was double top correction, but now I presume we're gonna see more and higher prices, and geopolitical factors as well influence it, and now it's demand for the gold increased, I believe, from investors. As you know what's happening in the world, if you're looking, reading or watching news, this is triggers for rising prices for the gold, and I think it's still will be the case for coming weeks and months or even years, because the world now it's crazy what's going in some of the places. It's a lot of hot points, I should say, in the world, but it is what it is, and that's why the gold is now increasing in the price. It's now more expensive. On the weekly time frame, you see, yeah, again pin bar reversal from 1830. This is one of the key support in the market, and indeed last week we just had this kind of candle called tower, as far as I remember, because you see it's almost no sticks, yeah, here or there, just a tower, like big candle, bullish candle. It's also engulfing candle. You see we engulf this one as well, and so the next target 1950, then 2000, I believe 2040 and 2070 in the coming weeks. Let's switch to the daily time frame. On the daily, you can see we also broke this descending channel, which we had for a few months, like a correction, and even gap here was not closed, but taking into account what's going on in the market, I do believe that we will not see the closing of this gap soon. Probably never, because now, yeah, it's just strong uptrend. So I suggest to buy it. Possible scenario going to the downside a little bit, retest 1900, and then from this point go to the upside. So I would recommend to buy, guys, gold, and keep it. For instance, if you're looking for some investments for longer term, and just I would suggest to buy gold and just keep it and wait for price rising. If you have some free money to put aside for a few years, if you have some savings. Next, Dow Jones. Dow Jones is weak. It's weak. September, it's two actually months in a row. August and September it's weak, and now also we have some weakness already. We retested 34,000, but the price was rejected from this level. Let's switch to the weekly. on the weekly also some small, not a perfect candle, like I would not call it pin bar because the body is quite big. Pin bar, it's this candle such as this one. This is called pin bar. This one as well, it's a pin bar. Possible here, small one, pin bar, this one as well, this one as well. But okay, it's not perfect, but this one is also this is a pin bar as well. But again, it's against the trend. Trend is down now. Yeah. And okay, we had some movement to the upside, correction, but now sell off by the end of the week on the daily. Switch to the daily. Again, descending channel. We hit the bottom here, correction to the upside. Now sell off from the top of the channel, and on Friday some almost gravestone candle. Okay, still holding 33,700, but I presume next week we're gonna break it and retest 33,000 next week. Take into account that yeah, overall economical situations in the world and in the US as well. It's higher rates, inflation, and so on, and unemployment and wars. So it is what it is, guys. I think it's not the time to invest in stocks due to the fact that, for instance, tomorrow this these enterprises maybe will not exist. Yeah. Because, you know, then it's worse. People are not thinking about spending. Yeah, we're just thinking about their lives, how to save their lives, and just run from the countries. And yeah, it's not time to buy. Yeah. So that's why demand is low. For consumers, not spending a lot, and overall, it will lead to some economical issues in the countries. And in the US, not the exception in this case. So I would recommend to sell with the target here. Stop loss we can put above this recent maximum. So let's switch to the Brent. Brent as well is rising to the upside. Again, the trigger is situation in the world, and now we have already, last month it was nice, and we had retest 84. It's Brent oil. Remember, I discussed Brent oil only price, and now already close above 90. Back above 90, and if we switch to the weekly, you can see on the weekly it's nice bullish candle, and on the daily it's the same picture almost as for gold. It's tower candle and the gap, but in this case gap was closed, almost closed. I treat it as closed. You see, it was open on Monday to the upside, then the gap was closed in the coming 3 days, but then it's rising to the upside, and again from the border of ascending channel. In this case, it's ascending channel. You remember I drew it some few weeks ago. Now it's running nicely to the upside. So the next target 95, and I believe you're gonna see more higher prices for oil as well as for gold and other energies, gas, and so on. So I think it's time to invest in commodities because of the trigger. It's wars and geopolitical issues. So I would recommend to buy, guys, and keep it because the demand is rising, and yeah. So I think that's it, guys. I hope this video was useful for you. Thanks for your time. So just join me, subscribe. Please click the like button. Leave the comments below. Join me on social media, my Telegram channel, free Telegram channel as well. Just all the links you can find in the description below. And I wish you, as usual, safe trade, guys, next week. And yeah, trade safe, and see you next week, guys. See you until next time, guys. Yuri was here. Bye bye.